Ladies and gentlemen, we got to talk about the thing. We got to talk about the thing that's going on right now in the trading card world. I wasn't going to talk about it. A lot of people have been discussing it and going over it, but here we are, and I feel like I have to. What has been going on has been largely affecting the Pokemon card community, but it's kind of strange because it really expands to every TCG. Like, there's no TCG that this could not be used for. And I'm talking about the CT scan ability of seeing into and looking into cards. And you guys probably put a picture up on the screen or something so you guys can see, but most of you have likely already heard about this happening. People using CT scanning machines to check packs and boxes and things that are going on, which is crazy. And, I thought about doing a video about this a little bit ago, and I thought, you know what? I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to touch it. I just didn't think that this was going to be much of a problem. And there's some great content creators out there that have made some solid points on why this should not be a problem. Your packs are likely, if you're buying vintage Pokemon, let's just talk about that for a minute. If you're buying vintage Pokemon, your packs are probably already searched. If you are buying them online and they're loose booster packs, they are probably already weighed or searched. The only way to ever really know is by buying from a box break that you can see the seal is still on. And even at that point, it gets risky. It gets risky. Come on. Modern Pokemon is not going to really be sought after like this. I don't think people are going to be doing this to modern Pokemon. I'm just going to be honest. Unless the capabilities start becoming a little bit more widespread, which is a topic I kind of want to get to in just a moment, I don't think modern Pokemon is going to be an issue here. I don't think modern cards in general are at much risk right here, okay? A lot of people have said that as well, that they don't think this is going to be an issue. Your stuff is already searched, whatever. The problem that's now going to start happening that I've slowly been seeing over time, and I actually made a comment as kind of like a joke to one of my buddies about this, but I'm starting to see it happening now, is people are going to monetize the ability to do this. And it's going to work. It's going to work. And this is why I say it's not just Pokemon. It could be for everything. Let's break it down. CT scan machines, if you don't know, they're mostly used medically to take deeper x-rays or better enhanced x-rays of things. And in the case of these cards, they can help detect foil, the metallic pieces in there, and it kind of produces a shape that you're going to be able to see an image of, and you can kind of determine. People are using this for sports cards and for Pokemon already. It could potentially be used for other TCGs, such as One Piece and Lorcana. I just don't think it's viable because of how expensive it currently is. And I say that because there is somebody out there already offering services. You pay to ship your packs to them, and they will search them. Through the CT scan machine, they will search them for you. It's becoming a thing. It's becoming a realistic thing that I joked about once, but people are starting to monopolize it. They're starting to monetize that. You know what? We shouldn't be surprised, though, right? We really should not be surprised. People will literally do anything for money. And that even includes searching packs of trading cards, as weird as that may sound. I couldn't imagine paying, some absurd amount of money for somebody to search a single pack of something unless it could potentially have millions of dollars in there. And even at that point, it's very, very risky. But there's a certain group of people, mostly resellers, streamers, and box breakers, that could potentially profit from this. And kind of when they figure out how they can profit a lot off of it, it's going to start becoming more widespread. I think that it will be more widespread. But it's sad that we live in a world where you can't even have good things like trading cards anymore. I mean, we've always had problems with them, right? There's always been scummy people, shady people, people weighing stuff, ripping packs open, taking good cards out, repacking them. I mean, look at the Logan Paul first edition booster box of Pokemon, right? Had G.I. Joe packs in it. Stuff like that happens all the time, right? It just does. It's just not as prevalent right now, and especially with modern stuff, it seems like it wasn't going to be touched, A lot of modern trading card packs and TCGs have taken steps. They've been taking steps to make this not a reality. But here we are. Somebody finally stepped up and made this a reality. In steps Industrial Inspection and Consulting LLC. And I'm not hating on these guys whatsoever. You get the hustle, you do the thing. They're the first people to do this. But they are actually offering CT scan capabilities for your packs. It's unbelievable. All right, so let me pull this up so you guys can read this. If you haven't heard, we are able to identify holographic cards inside unopened Pokemon packs. It says visit here to see this case study, so you can actually click on something and it'll bring you to the case study. If some people have access to this technology, you should too. It's what's fair and the next logical step. How do we know? Because the explosion of interest we've received between calls and reporters, endless requests, blah, blah, blah. And they've seen this huge spike in traffic to our website. The demand is clear. All that really means is they found something they can monetize. They can make some serious money off of. Again, I'm not hating them for that. I'm not hating on them for trying to make some money here. But this opens up, I think, a whole can of worms of things that could be done. Look at this, $65 a pack for $65 per pack for 11 plus packs. If you want to just send one pack, it's $75. That's unbelievable. Okay, 1 to 2 day lead time. Free software, or free viewing software, and free 3D printed Minikube owned skull. Because why not, right? This is what they're doing, though. You could pay $75, or if you're a box breaker and streamer, what I think is going to start happening is this right here, $65 per pack, and you can send in your packs to see if they have whatever the big chase is that you're looking for. It says Pokemon, but clearly they're doing sports cards too. This opens up a realm of possibilities to other things as well. So if you see this right here, it shows you what the CT scans are going to look like. If you were to look at them, there's the Charizard, there's the Venusaur. It's unbelievable. Look at this Twilight Masquerade booster box. And it shows like where some of the foil cards are on here. It's very hard to see on this. What is going on? What is going on? This is nuts. Look at this. They have technology to search boxes even. So your boxes truly aren't even safe anymore. And this is pretty disappointing. And this is the reason why I feel like this is going to be more widespread. Now listen, CT scan machines cost tens of thousands of dollars. They are not cheap. But there's moments and times where people can buy broken down ones or refurbished ones for cheap. Or if you have enough money, if you're already running a shop, let's talk about some whatnot streamers and people like that. If you're running a shop and you've got the disposable income to pick one of these up and you're selling them $65 a pack, you can make your money back in no time. No time. And it's going to happen. It's unbelievable. The thing that really kind of kills me is right here. It even has box scanning and it says to be determined. So they don't have a price necessarily yet because they're working on other stuff. It says they are exceptionally difficult to image, but they can do it. And it's not a guarantee. I can show you exactly what they're saying, and you kind of make your determination. But this could be dangerous for vintage stuff mostly. But if somebody, like I said, a box breaker or a streamer or somebody gets a hold of one of these machines and they start utilizing this, people, you're going to get the bad end of the deal here. Think about the sports box breakers on whatnot we've had issues with in the past. Remember that Trevor Lawrence Kaboom that was like a $35,000 card, and the dopes showed it on video, showed part of it on video, and then, oh, we lost it, or, oh, we're not going to give that away. And now they don't even have to play pretend. They don't even have to make the excuses on screen. They can know which packs have the good stuff, take them out before you even know it. And then they sell the packs saying, hey, this is from these boxes here, and there's a chance for this $35,000 card, even though they already know that the $35,000 card pull. It's going to be prevalent in trading cards, though, as well. When you see people doing box breaks or even pack breaks for vintage Pokemon, again, the rule of thumb has always been just assume they are weighed and searched, and you're not going to get the Charizard. But I think this becomes a painful reality that you are not going to get them anymore. You're not going to get the good stuff. Of course, they're going to always let some stuff go through. They're going to let some other holographics go through, but they're not going to give you the first edition Charizards, the shadowless Charizards, stuff like that. That's worth money. They're not going to do. They're not going to do it. This translates to other TCGs, though, as well, because I think with this becoming more popular, and I think with people starting to expand on this, and maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm completely wrong, and it's just so expensive nobody does it. I just don't think that I am going to be wrong on this. I think there's going to be some huge box breakers who've been making tons of money who are going to invest in something like this. They may not even tell you about it. Maybe they do. Maybe they say, hey, we're only for the customers that pay, we will scan your stuff for you, but our box breaks are legitimate. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to hide behind that, and you're never going to know. That peace of mind is going to be gone. It's going to be a problem soon. And the other point I kind of want to bring up before anybody else gets out there and says, oh my God, it's going to be too expensive, it's too hard, it's too risky, people aren't going to be doing it. Never underestimate the stupidity of people. All right, I'm just going to put it out there like that. Never underestimate the stupidity of people. There will always be people who do it because it's the edgy thing to do, it's the new thing to do, or they truly believe they're going to gain something from it. And then you better believe somebody is going to start manufacturing or finding a way to do this cheaper and then mass produce stuff or machines to do these specifically for trading cards. It might not be this year, it might not be next year, but it's gonna happen. I'm telling you now, it will happen. This is the way it's going. People are seeing there's big money, obviously, into the $65 a pack, $75 a pack. People are going to do it. People are going to do it. They're going to try to find other ways, maybe not even CT scanning. They're going to do other things too. But somebody's going to start building more portable, smaller machines that they could sell to guys like these box breakers or huge stores. Imagine Rudy buying a CT machine like this and just going through all of his packs and boxes and stuff before he sells them. And imagine that. And then imagine him also opening up his services like this for you guys. He'd be a billionaire within a year. That might be a slight exaggeration, but just think about it though. People trust in some of these sellers so much. I mean, it's just the faith in humanity and people being decent is gone. And again, don't underestimate the stupidity of people. I'm just saying it as it is. This is gonna happen more. Again, I wanted to believe that this was not realistic and too expensive for people to start doing, but now that I can see there's at least one person doing it, more will follow. And when more follow, cheaper alternatives to the same means will start to become more available. I just look at this. Okay. And this is why I want to say it was for everybody. It's for every card game. Vintage Yu-Gi-Oh, for example, it has the same thing right here. You can see where the thick pack is for the foil. You can see right here, it even says it, Dominus Purge. Digimon, you can see through the packs as well. They even showcase Lorcana and One Piece. Newer things. One Piece, I feel like it's going to happen a lot on streams and box breaks because there's some ridiculously expensive cards from One Piece as a modern TCG. It's going to happen. I bet you if these guys started selling boxes and packs, if they're not already, they're scanning every single one trying to find these. They're going to do it. And then look at this. This shows right here the hollow pattern, the enchanted hollow pattern for a Lorcana card. So they can literally search all their packs to find out which ones have the hollow pattern for Lorcana and then just pull them. And most of these enchanted cards are going for a couple $100. If you're going for the first chapter, that Elsa is worth $1,000 raw. People are saying it's too expensive. There's not going to be money in it. I said that for a while. And by a while, I mean like a week because this is all relatively new. This is going to happen. This is going to continue to happen. I'm telling you now. Look at this. Magic the Gathering. It's unbelievable. And, you know, they say like we are committed to tamper-proof service offering, which means they're not going to actually physically open and, you know, rip open your products and stuff like that. They're going to just provide you the imagery that you see on here to do it. But I mean, guys, this is, if you can't see it, look at that. There's a nice hypno right there. If you can't see that this is going to be the future, imagine how much people hate AI right now and use of everything. And it's exploding and is becoming more and more widely accepted every single day. This is kind of the equivalent to trading cards. This is going to happen more and more. I'm telling you, it's just going to happen. Look at these. And they're doing it to everything. They're doing it to everything. This is the future, ladies and gentlemen. This is the future of trading cards. We may not want to accept it right now. I didn't think that this was going to be a problem. I truly did not think this was going to be a problem. But now that people are actually doing this and they're making money off of it, people are clearly buying into it. They had thousands, tens of thousands of requests for the services. That means people have been buying into it. It's going to spread. It's going to spread from here. I know nobody really wants to hear that. I hope I am personally wrong. I truly hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm going to be. I think this is going to move on. And again, we've seen a lot of scummy people in the trading card world. What's going to stop them from doing this? Nothing. Nothing. If they can make profit off of it, they can make bank off of it. They're going to do it. And now at this point, they don't even, all they got to do is search their own packs to get their own stuff. And then they're going to charge you to send your packs into them so they can tell you how bad your cards are that you have in that pack. People are going to pay it. People are going to pay it. It's unbelievable. That's all I have time for, ladies and gentlemen. I'm kind of sad that I had to make this video. I didn't think I was gonna pass on it, but here we are. I hope you guys all have a good one. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, comment below what you think is going to happen here. Do you think this is going to move forward in the worst way possible, or do you think this is just a nothing burger that I'm biting into? You guys let me know. We'll talk to you in the next video.